New Apple Watch gesture in watchOS 26, wrist flick explained. Imagine being able to control your Apple Watch with just a flick of your wrist, no taps, no buttons, no need for your other hand. Sounds futuristic, right? Well, with watchOS 26, Apple is making this a reality for some users, but not everyone is happy about who gets access. Here's what's happening. Apple is introducing a brand new gesture called wrist flick, designed to make interacting with your Apple Watch even more seamless. By simply turning your wrist over and then back again, the watch's accelerometer and gyroscope work together to recognize the motion. This quick movement lets you dismiss notifications, mute incoming calls, silence alarms, and instantly return to your watch face, all without touching the screen or using your other hand. It's a game changer for anyone who's ever struggled to manage their watch while holding a coffee or carrying groceries. Wrist flick is joining the existing double tap gesture, giving users even more one-handed control options. If you want to try it out, you'll find the toggle in your watch's settings under Gestures, then Wrist Flick. It's all about making everyday interactions faster and more convenient. But here's where it gets controversial. This feature isn't coming to every Apple Watch. Only the latest models, Apple Watch Series 9, Apple Watch 10, and Apple Watch Ultra 2, will support Wrist Flick. These are the same models that already have the double tap gesture. If you're using an older Apple Watch, you're out of luck, even though those devices have similar sensors. Why the limitation? Apple hasn't given a clear answer, but hints that the new gesture relies on a more advanced machine learning model, which likely requires the faster, more powerful chips found only in the newest watches. Is this a genuine technical limitation, or just a way to nudge users toward upgrading? That's a debate that's already heating up among Apple fans. For those eager to get their hands, or wrists, on this feature, the watchOS 26 beta is currently available for developers, with a public beta expected later this month. The full release is planned for the fall, so everyone will soon have a chance to see what all the fuss is about, if they have the right hardware. And this is the part most people miss. While new features are always exciting, they often come with strings attached. Is it fair for Apple to restrict software capabilities to newer devices when older models seem technically capable? Or is this just the price of progress in the tech world? We want to hear your thoughts. Do you agree with Apple's approach, or do you think everyone should get access to the latest features? Let us know in the comments and join the conversation. Discover the latest Apple Watch features, wrist flick, auto volume adjustments and more. Hold on to your older Apple Watches. Folks, the hottest new upgrades coming this fall will deliberately skip your wrist. Apple's watchOS 26 update this September promises a sleek, liquid glass redesign and cutting-edge features, but there's a carefully crafted restriction that might leave loyal users fuming. Let's cut straight to the controversial truth. While watchOS 26 technically runs on Apple Watch Series 6 and newer, the genuinely transformational features demand hardware released within the last 2 years. That means if you're rocking a Series 8 or the first-gen Ultra, you'll be locked out of these advancements purely due to Apple's compatibility rules. Here's what you'll miss without upgrading to Series 9, 10, or Ultra 2. 1. Wrist flick control. Imagine effortlessly dismissing notifications, calls, or alarms with a simple rolling motion of your wrist, no screen tapping required. Designed as an evolution of the double tap accessibility feature, this gesture promises major real-world convenience. Picture silencing an awkward incoming call during a meeting with a subtle flick. But here's where it gets frustrating. This everyday usability upgrade is exclusive to the newest models. 2. Context-aware volume adjustment. Your watch becomes socially intelligent. Using ambient sensors, it automatically lowers notification volume when it detects people nearby, preventing embarrassing interruptions in quiet spaces like theaters or meetings. This impacts calls, timers, alarms, and Siri responses. Though silent mode users won't notice a difference. And this is the part that feels unfair. Your watch technically could do this, but Apple says no to older hardware. 3. Smarter smart replies. Forget generic responses. Your watch now analyzes conversation context and your relationship with the sender to suggest hyperrelevant quick replies. If your partner texts running late, it might propose, just left, or stuck in traffic, based on your habits, a significant leap in communication efficiency. 4. Live message translation, break language barriers instantly. Messages automatically translate incoming texts using Apple Intelligence, letting you chat seamlessly with international contacts. But here's the double lock: you'll also need an iPhone 15 Pro/Max, iPhone 16, or upcoming iPhone 17 to activate this feature. So why the hard cutoff? Apple cites the increased processing demands requiring either the S9 chip Series 9/Ultra 2 or S10 chip Series 10. Essentially, the company claims older processors can't handle these features, a justification that often sparks heated debates about planned obsolescence versus genuine technical requirements. Let's confront the elephant in the room. Is it reasonable to exclude devices like the Premium Ultra 1 released just 3 years ago from flagship software features? Or does this feel like a deliberate upgrade push? Check Apple's official announcement for the full watchOS 26 details, but first, sound off below. Are these hardware restrictions fair for cutting-edge functionality, or does this cross into forced upgrade territory? Your opinion matters. *Tuckerbo tracks the pulse of consumer tech for Gear Patrol. Since 2014, he's covered everything from wearables to home theaters, specializing in gadgets that beep, blink, and connect our lives. watchOS 26 beta for hands-on, liquid glass updates, new features and public beta insights. Incredible news for Apple Watch enthusiasts. Apple has just unveiled watchOS 26 beta exclusively for developers, marking a pivotal moment in its software evolution. This release comes just over 2 weeks after the previous beta, and sets the stage for the public beta's imminent debut. At this time of year, it's typical to see Apple iterating on its design and feature set, and this update is no exception. For instance, expect to see further enhancements to the liquid glass interface, a design element that was notably refined in iOS 26 Beta 3 to improve usability. But here's where it gets controversial. Some critics wonder if these constant tweaks really improve the experience, or if they complicate the interface more than they help. Alongside these design refinements, Apple is clearly focusing on enhancing system stability and squashing bugs as the public beta looms on the horizon. Although Apple has only hinted at a July release, all signs point to this beta for build forming the foundation of the public beta version. Provided there aren't any showstopper issues that force an immediate fix, we may not see another developer beta until August, reinforcing the idea that watchOS 26 Beta 4 is the strongest candidate to become the first public release. Meanwhile, as we keep our eyes peeled for any new features or changes in this update, we'd love to know: have you already installed the latest watchOS 26 beta? If you stumble upon any exciting or unexpected features, please share your discoveries in the comments. And this is the part most people miss. Do you think these frequent updates are a genuine step forward or simply a hassle for everyday users? For those also on the lookout for fantastic deals and accessories for your Apple Watch, here are some offers to consider. The Apple Watch Series 10, 46mm, is now available for just $329, down from $429. You can also check out the Anchor portable USB-C charger tailored for the Apple Watch. Meanwhile, the AirPods Pro 2 have dropped in price to $169 from $249. A reliable 20W USB-C charging brick is on sale, and for a touch of nostalgia, there's even a retro Mac stand perfect for Apple Watch. Nightstand mode. Don't forget to add 9 to 5 Mac to your Google News feed to stay updated on all the latest developments. Keep in mind that we use income-earning auto affiliate links to support our work. What's your take on this update? Do these incremental changes truly enhance your device's performance, or do they raise more questions than answers? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.